Okay, we are going live a little bit early. About 3 minutes and 45 seconds according to YouTube. So this is scheduled to be the last of the playthroughs on this particular file. On Tuesday, after this video, which is the 15th, I want to say? I don't remember offhand. The game goes live. So I'll be starting over from square one. I don't know if I'm going to have my goodies or not. We'll kind of see. But I want to show some of the things that I learned, and we'll be starting over so I can try to do things a little bit more efficiently. Goal for this video is the museum. I want it unlocked at the very least. So in my inventory real quick, I do not have it, so let's go grab it. So what we're looking for, actually it was on the other side here. You, and what's the missing ingredient on that porridge? Salt. Unfortunately, I don't remember where I left my salt at. Don't think less of me. I know where my towel is at the very least. I should try experimenting with the drying rack, now that I think about it. Anyway. I'll look into making that real quick. There it was. So now we're going to put these on the active bar. So hit E to collect, and you now can cook stuff even if you don't have the recipe for it. It was always that way, it's just the game never explained it, so I never knew. That might be one of the guys who asked for it. No, it's Dawa. Oh well. So real quick, I'll just toss this stuff in. For those who came for Temtem or something else, I may play that next. Depends on how far we go in this one. I have a lot of wood, stone, and so on. Because one of the things I wanted to look into before I go back to square one is looking into selling brick. So it takes 8 stone to make 1 brick. On charcoal, it's a little bit more efficient. Hold on a second. Oh, that's hardwood. So I have a surplus of hardwood. So if I wanted to sell that, for example, that's not bad. If I were to turn this into planks, it sells for a lot more. 8. Takes 5, so yeah, you do profit. Question is, I don't know if it justifies the cost towards the power stone investment. But in other news, before we get fully started, 2 things actually. First, spicy tea deadline is this, so I need tea and the pepper, which I can do. We'll finish that quest real quick. That one on the other side. I also wanted to give you guys a bit of an update towards the February schedule. The more I look into Steins Gate, the less I'm inclined to go for it. So I may actually not go for it at all. Main drawback is it looks to be a 60-hour game minimum, which means if I do 2 hours daily, it would be finished in time for March, and March is loaded full of stuff. Hey, random. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff that I have scheduled for March, and we'll have to see how it goes. What's over here? Is that Dawa? Banana fish, ginger, and salt. Not gonna worry about that. Anyway, it's Saturday, so we're going to go check out the workshop. You have to remember that winter is finally here. Yes, Steins Gate is really, really long because it's time traveling. You cause a bunch of changes, you have to go undo stuff, and so on. Draws out the game length. So we'll start with the valves here. That was odd. I always hated these. Okay, there's that. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a lamp. I was thinking it looks like some sort of metal detector, but now that I actually see it from this angle, it makes a little bit more sense. For the actual finished game here, there's still going to be quite a bit of stuff missing, I should mention. It's coming out a tad prematurely, but it's up to the devs. They want to release it in full. There's still a lot of stuff relating to the Bachelors that needs to be added. There's still going to be a lot of missing voice lines. Is it this? Ah, it's right there. So there's still going to be some missing lines and stuff. Those are supposed to be fixed on the go, and we'll basically see what sort of support this receives over time. I need to go deliver the tea. I think Django wanted something.
The beverage is here.
There he is.
Have you ever heard of the story? Have you ever heard of the story?
Oh wait, that's not Django, that's Lee. Right. But as a result of not covering Steins Gate, that means February is largely open. So we finally became friends with Alice at the very, very end. So basically we'll see what all happens for that month. I may just try to do some of the stuff that I put on the back burner. Pepper showed the twos. Boss doesn't make it a manly drink, but it helps. Wow! 2,000! Damn. Let's talk to Arlo. This is the important one. She's not talking. This is the one voiced by Michelle Marie or something like that, I think her actual name is. She's the voice actress of Rui from Bloody Chronicles. She actually did leave a comment where she talked about how I didn't care for Rui's character. Not really her fault, but I just hate that type of character. So I will give out more gifts and stuff when I do this for real. I probably will lose my duck board, but not really that much of a loss. I'm gonna try to give the Brat Pack a little bit more attention too, because you can use them to get in good with their parents, which in turn triggers the discounts for the various stores. Ginger, she's interesting to say the least. She'll give you recipes, item recipes, if you friend her.
I really like making. Bye.
Goes into the whole trinket thing she's talking about, where she can give you these really nasty, nifty items. Better than the accessories I'm actually currently using: a freaking talisman, a satchel, and a duck board. So otherwise, what all do I have on the docket for today? Mission-wise, we can do the mysterious seed, but this takes... oh. I don't know if we can actually do that, because it's at the end of the month. You know what? We're gonna try it. Actually, I probably need a large box. There's Ack. it's one of the Brat Pack. I got it out of runes, so it's not really a guaranteed thing. It's just, we'll have to see if I can get lucky again. And compared to the stuff that Ginger can give you the recipe for, it doesn't even come close to comparing. There's Nora. I know there's a glitch where Nora will still play the organ at her own wedding. They're supposed to be addressing that one. I don't know who's going to be playing it instead, or if they're just going to cut the organ music. Should also mention, I didn't get far enough to even get a how do you even want to call it? Is someone even close to being serious to have a relationship with? Other things, I'm going to delay the house upgrade for a long time. I'm going to do the planter box much, much sooner so that I can actually benefit from it. I'm going to relocate that in a moment. I just came here to get the seed. How do you use the seed? Yeah, I'm not sure how you actually grow that. These are close. So you know what, with time winding down, let's actually race over to the hazardous ruins and see if I can clear that. Would have been nice if I couldn't gotten the animal skeletons or even access to the desert, but hey. Put that up here. Came in here for character upgrades. I have 4 skill points, so I can afford to do that one. We'll also get that one. Overall, I think the social stuff is kind of worthless. I'm going to delay doing that at all. Increase workshop points by 4 and reward by 20% after completing a commission. I don't know, I might go for this one, but yeah, I'm not going to go for any of the higher stuff. Proposed success rate is a little concerning. More daily interactions. Yeah, those suck. This one's a little bit better. I don't know what the cultivation is necessarily. Although that is pretty nice. No, the couches will stay in the mines. There's going to be other stuff to get in there too. It's just I didn't get to all the various mines to collect all of them. So we're going to have to do this with just an iron sword. Takes 5 hours to do this one. No show unlocked. What the hell? I probably should have brought the dried apples. I was talking about doing the drying rack, but I didn't do it before I came in. figured you'd be excited about the couch news. The bad news is, since we are starting over, that means we lose all of our current couches. We have to build up a new collection. Steel cable. I don't know if this is going to get fixed, but it gives you a really easy way to deal with them. Although I have to admit, this part is really unique compared to the other stuff I've seen. Crud. So how do we get back up? Here. What the hell? I don't want to leave. Don't worry, the couches will live on in your memory. The other thing is, now that I know about pigments and stuff, I can actually have different colored couches. So they don't all have to be pink. And our reward for that is a small silicon chip. No. Let's see if I can round these guys up. This might be a short floor, other than that whole vertical element. Maybe you'll get lucky you can have different shades of pink. Lure them there. Gonna miss out on all this tempering liquid though. Like, I'm kind of curious if I can get as far as I am now, but in summer, like the first half of summer. Level-wise, not likely, but for the other stuff, I imagine it should be possible. Oh, nothing over here? That looked like it had secret area written all over it. industrial engine, nice. Gonna miss out on those too. Not sure if you're a Power Ranger fan, but just think, you could have a couch for each different colored Ranger. Is there a friendly fire incident here? I don't know how that one got poisoned. Oh, of course, this time the room was empty. And now it's not. Of course, there'd be a ton of these fiends. Somebody hit me for 100, or was that me to them? Too much range fire here. Jerk. I'm definitely looking to gain more apple slices in the future so that I can get some stamina recovery for this type of thing. I don't know what you mean by RKO. I don't even know, like, I'm not familiar with wrestling stuff. That might have just been made painfully obvious. I think I actually do have the stamina to beat him here. Helps that I'm over the recommended level, though. I'm also not going to waste as much money this time around that I did on this set of armor. Can't really afford to get hit by it because he's going to change his pattern at 50%. I also don't know if they're changing these bosses up any because this is the same guy I fought on the first floor and around the bottom floor. Next hit should cause him to change his pattern. Okay, this is the move you want to plug him for. The other one you want to roll. Stun lock! Rune Adventure unlocked. Got Lion's Claws. 150 damage. If I were to use that instead of the Soar, wow! So put this here for the moment. This is awesome. Well, when we start over, we'll be trying to progress a lot faster than before. Because the museum I wanted to unlock here, that is actually kind of cool. I know about it, and you'll probably see why I wanted to get it. So real quick, let's see. I'm gonna do the combo. 1, 2... we'll have to see how it does in terms of stun lock. That could be good. I was kind of wondering if clearing this would actually put me in better graces with the Adventure Core, or whatever they're called. Wow. Okay, these are definitely kind of fun. Gonna go put the sword away. So on, like, one plus side... What the hell are you doing out here, Carol?
Don't you think I'm the best bookkeeper in this family?
Bye.
You know what, Carol?
Hello.
You shouldn't be out this time of night. You never know who you're gonna run into. That wasn't even close, man. That was the mug. There's your RKO, I'll tell you that. Now here's the sucky part. So, what goes where? Copper wire, do I store... I don't store that in this box, but I do have the engine. Alright, I remember those now. Put the pumpkin seed here until we figure out what to do with it. Do you just give this to Emily? I don't know. I'm not gonna hold on to it and see if that's the thing. Just have to give it to her or something. It'd be nice to actually know what to do in advance. One also, bit of irony, I got the diamond out of the crap in the second to last video. Yeah. You know what, I'm gonna store my sword here. I may want to use that if I ever need a faster weapon, but that'll do for now. Just notice I have a copper pipe. Steel cables I do not store here. I'm also going to change how I set up some of these boxes. I'm going to be a little bit more organized from the get-go. I'm also going to try to leave the splunking to a minimum until I have better capacity. Iron bars. I also really didn't get to use the cinnamon. The museum is where I plan on putting those giant fish that I got, which is why I kind of want to get at this episode. Oh, there's some stuff. We can drop our sulfate here. Jet tube, metal jar, tempering liquid. I don't have a lot of chips. That's a little concerning. Steel, copper, spring. I don't think I have any more of these, so I'm going to put them here. There's the wrench. I haven't found a use for those. That's the last box. Oh, there it is. Where do I store my chips at? Here. And then the other thing I'm going to try to do is keep this bottom bar filled up as much as possible, just because I'm getting tired of having to drag stuff out of it. So the bricks, and then if you were to use the piece of wood, I guess if you were to make enough bricks, you would profit. My old bronze sword. How far we've come. Store the apple slices. Like, I don't know if you can make clothes for you to wear in the finished version of the game. That would be nice, so I don't have to pay a fortune over to whoever her name is, Martha, I think. So I get beat down a little bit less. Yeah, that's fine. Another thing... Need to put in the power stone. Well, we don't know if these are OP until I seriously pummel something. And the only thing that's handy to pummel would be llamas. Let's go test these out. Here, llama, llama, llama. We never actually got to tame one of those. Wow. There's Ginger. Damn. That was freaking cool.
Hello. I really like making Bye.
It's getting late. I kind of wanted to go over there and see if those are crystals I can mine. Kind of looks like they are. Might be something of value. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Who cares if we get stuck in a situation where we can't sleep? Sleeps for the weak. So tired. So very tired. Yeah, those llamas got mangled, man. I don't think I ever got to upgrade this yet either. Why is this sparkle? Resin. Okay, those guys take 2 shots. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get all that marble back too now that I think about it. That's not gonna be fun. If only I could keep these gloves, man. Jesus Christ from Fiverman? Are those guys that you pay to do a message, or... Regrettably, I don't keep up on YouTube news in general. It's just been a little bit worse than normal lately due to my schedule. Hold on. Yeah, it's a lobster claw. Gotta hold on to the resin. Whoa. Because of the thing that he does on YouTube, or is there a more fundamental problem? Well, the downside to the whole YouTube thing is there's not really a future to it, I'm afraid. That's one of the reasons why I don't really want to go full into it, because we don't know what YouTube's going to look like 5-10 years down the road, and basically during the prime years of your life, you need to secure the means to live the rest of your life. Which is really, really depressing when you think about it. I'm assuming he's in the US. He might actually be in a country where it's not that bad. I know. Like, I don't know how much he actually makes off of this. I'm assuming he can actually provide food and stuff for them. Yeah, I kind of agree with you that if they're going after him just because of his job, that's pretty sad. Although I'm wondering if his wife is just using that as an excuse, maybe. I don't know what their relationship is, how friendly, amicable, whatever you want to call it is. So it's entirely possible that it's just some sort of ploy for her to steal custody. Since I don't know what kind of person she is, I can't really say, yeah, that's definitely what's going on, but the stuff you hear in divorce court does not make me surprised about anything, I'm afraid. So we blew off our date with Emily. I wonder if we actually lost affection with her over that. Overall, she's one of the better picks to marry from what I've been reading. Like, I don't want to say this as a put down to him or her, it's just people with relationships these days are freaking crazy, man. Their priorities are all over the freaking place. Can't tell if we lost the affection or not. Wouldn't surprise me if that's possible. And yeah, it's entirely possible that there could be some sort of fight between those two and the kids are just being used as unwilling pawns in the whole thing. Hello, you seem distracted. Trying on my next story, got no motivation. Classic tale of the hero and a princess. Is there anything I can do to help? Sure. Okay, can we get Dolly to talk? Nope. Like, I don't know what it is that caused people to go so crazy these days. And it's really, really depressing that whenever you open the newspaper these days, or your news site of choice, you get bombarded with these stories. But did he make an announcement over that, or how exactly did you find out, Random? I'm not sure if I'm going to be friendly to Oaks, though. Him I make no promises about. Market value, everything's up a bit. Worth pointing out, I can't sell the iron pipes to him.
Yo, kid, looking good.
Gonna keep 6. Or not. People usually flip out when I mention this, but I am not subscribed to him. I do not watch his stuff. I'm not interested in the slightest bit with his stuff. Thanks for coming. When the story begins, our hero is just a simple laborer. Try collecting some wood and stone. It'll help me really picture the hero in my head. Like this stone? It's great. I'm seeing it already. Say something heroic. I have to go back to work. We'll go with the first one. Town is attacked by monsters. Hero goes and fights them in the name of the princess. Meet me in the field. Big climax. Hero goes fearlessly and fights against impossible odds. Must you take down a few monsters. Think of the princess. Guess I'm playing One Punch Man here. I said one punch, damn you. Sturdy llama. So excited, my hands are still shaking, my mind is brimming with ideas. Time for the final scene. It's the princess a flower? It has to be a bellflower, the flower of true love. I'm not sure if they're anywhere near here, so let's use a wildflower as a stand-in. So dreamy, this is perfect. You make a pretty good hero yourself. Why? If I know anybody, I think it was my very name. Thank you so much for the help. Now I have to get home and start writing it down before I can forget it all. Might even call the hero Hero. Makes sense. Making me look bad. Is that mint? Oh, he finally arrived.
I've been to Sandrock a few times. Don't remember much other than it being really, really, really hot. I've been to Sandrock a few times.
So this is the guy who joins the town after you build the museum. I know, random, I know. Gonna need more land for these things. You know what? Let's toss this on the roof. Get it out of the way. One thing I wanted to do before this ends also is figure out how to harvest these trees. Should I work on those sooner, or try to figure out the optimal sequence of events, pretty much? Here are the spines. Always find these things when I'm not looking for them. I don't know what you do with the flower pot. That's where I need the pigments. Okay. I think I may just try to bum around town a bit. We'll try to talk to Emily, see if she'll forgive us for blowing off the date with her. As soon as you can only do those once a week, we probably should give it a little bit more care and attention. And what do we have up here? Is Lee gonna ask me to kill Ack or something? We definitely need a bus stop up here or something. Is that the seed? It's bigger than a normal seed. I bought it off the mysterious man. Couldn't have been cheap. How much was it? I'll pay you back. After you win, make me a pumpkin porridge. I'll take good care of it. Don't stress it. You'll do good. I'll check up on time to time. So maybe she'll forgive us.
My sweet Ginger is waiting for me to have.
Figures when I want the brats to talk, they actually won't.
See ya. Hi. Mars sings in the shower. It's not very good, but it makes the girls laugh. See you.
Okay, we're on a little bit better terms there. He's an associate, not quite a buddy yet. May is still a stranger. Probably gonna write May off. Yeah, I think the best way to make inroads with Marcia and Mars is by trying to use their kids, especially if they're gonna just link off everyone. These two will be joining shortly, I think.
Hello.
Seafood noodles.
Toby is a troublemaker.
Don't really care about a relationship with Phil, especially seeing as this is the last video, so she can want wherever she wants, she's just not getting it.
Technology.
Would be nice if I could beat up Lee with my new pair of gloves. That's the tree farm down there. Monetarily, we are seeing at almost 12,000. Right now, I'm just trying to kill time until they formally open the museum. Might hear my brother in the background. I might mute the microphone for a little bit before until he leaves. Oh, now I'm gonna get the topaz too. Topaz is one of the few things I think Ginger takes. She doesn't really like much. I'm gonna go see if I can steal from Higgins real quick. Yes, I'm focusing on the important things, I know. Higgins, you cheap bum. Did I talk to Lucy?
Toby is a troublemaker.
Fight me. This isn't even close.
Man should be a strong.
Okay, I saw May Rain in the background, but I don't know where she went.
Welcome, everyone. Nice sunny evening we're having. I've got some wonderful news to share today. Then we'll pass out some pies. The city-state of Sandrock and our city of Portia have agreed to build a road through the Eufaula Desert between our cities. This will cut travel time by over half.
That's wonderful. Why Sandrock? There's nothing there but hot sand.
Now this is a good business opportunity.
Where do you get the money to fund this?
Good question, dear. The governments of both cities will fund this road together. We have sufficient reserves built up during my time in office, so funding isn't in question. This is a part of a grand plan that I've been hatching over the past year to make Portia a center for commerce and travel in the free cities. Here with me is Mir, an engineer from Vega 5.
Hello.
He'll be spearheading the building of the road. Our builders in Portia and builders from Sandrock will assist him in bringing this to fruition. We'll have a meeting tomorrow to discuss how we're going to go about this business. Now, another piece of news is that Gust has submitted to me a proposal for a hot air park around Duck Pond. Now, you folks have been asking for this one for a long time, and it's finally on my desk. I'll be securing the funding for it as soon as I can. It fits well with my overall plan for Portia. That's all for tonight, folks. Come up and get your pies, courtesy of Granny Sophie.
Hi. I really like making some. Bye.
There you go. Enjoy.
2 pumpkin pies. Doc Juice here.
I'm researching some.
So yeah, I thought they were going to open the museum, but I guess not. Though I do want to see how much talismans cost to make. Oh yeah, those are cheap. Let's crank out 10. probably gonna give one of those a day to Albert and see what happens, if we can actually boost any friendship with him, and these are starting to come out. But yeah, dried apples are pretty good food to take with you when you want to go splunking. That way you can use that for clutch food. Plus 5 stamina per second lasts... Okay, so that's just a massive regen spike or something. You get half, so it's basically 60 stamina. The apple slices are going to be better long term just because they're a flat 10%. It's just, as of right now, even the pumpkin pie would be better than the slices for me here. Just need to hope those trees don't die in the morning. That would be my luck. So I'm trying to think of what all I should make just as preparation for the morning. Screw it. So folks, at long last, winter is here. It's gonna suck if that killed my trees. To put it bluntly, to say I would be furious would be a freaking understatement. 12 hours. So something to look forward to at nighttime. Decided to build a road from Sandrock to Eufaula. We have a meeting at my office today, drop the plans. So they give us yet another tea set. Number 1 position, so we get a lucky chest, 10 data discs, foie gras with orange, and 10,000 goals. So what's the lucky chest do? A file cabinet. Let's go back into the hero cave for a moment. Yeah, it's another one of these. Put the foie gras. Whoa! That's a maximum HP plus 2, so I'm not going to play around with that one. So yeah, I'm going to take the tea set out. I don't remember how you eat that. I will worry about that in a moment. We're going to put the tea set in here. That would be my brother pulling away, that you might hear the engine revving in the distance. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna make one box for all the seeds, one for all the tree stuff. There's the power stones. So I'm actually doing good on that front. Figured that needed more wood. Does not need another stone. crazy freaking mayor. One music box, 6 fiber cloth, 2 desk lamps, 3 steel balls. Gonna look into the music box for Sonia.
There you are. Now that everyone's here, let's get on with business. I'll start by emphasizing how important this is to us. Once we connect Portia to Sandrock with a new road, we become the de facto transportation hub between Vega 5, Sandrock, and Walnut Grove. That's an envious place to be in. This here is Mint. I've known him since he was a pup. He's one of the best engineers around and will be heading this project. Mint, if you please.
Hey everyone, let me give you an outline of our objectives for the Portia part of the project. Broadly speaking, there are 2 phases to this project. In Phase 1, we'll start the road from Sandrock, as the terrain there is easier for construction. During that time, we need the builders here to complete the bridge across the Portia River, which will connect us to the desert. When that is complete, we will move on to Phase 2, where we will construct a rest stop along the southern bank of the Portia River.
We're going to call this new town South Block. Not too original, I know, but it'll be a place where all the travelers can rest and enjoy the view of Portia.
We're working with Albert of A&G Construction to build the bridge and South Block. I'll be leaving for Sandrock in a couple of days. Then Albert will be in charge of the plans here.
Righto. I've pretty much worked with everyone in this room before, so I reckon this will be as smooth as a water troll's butt. As for the builders, I'll be posting the bridge commissions in the Commerce Guild from tomorrow.
Why don't you just give me all the commissions? I can do it all!
Keep on telling you, mate, there's more to life than just work. And that would be against guild rules anyway.
I am so looking forward to this. Good luck, everyone.
So is he still out here, or is he already at work? Albert! Is he gonna take all of them? No. Okay, that's handy. In case you're wondering, while they were doing that little scene, I looked up the recipe. You need hardwood planks, bronze bars, and a silicon chip. I have all of those. So it's interesting there's no freeze damage for stepping in the water. But generally I try to give priority for these various commissions towards people who... I'm gonna make 2 of these, and you'll see why in a moment. I try to focus on the ones that will give me favor with something that I need, like Mars, for example, will give me a discount in his store. Sonia, there's no real incentive for her. You're outside just like this. She gave me a carving knife. Luckily, it's not in my back, so I can't complain. Now, I don't know where Nora went, because I made the other one for her, because it says here that it's her favorite gift. I want to see how much of a boost the 20 points will give you. I'll talk to Mint in a moment. I don't know if he's romanceable, or if there's any reason to be friendly with him.
Being in Vega 5 all the time.
So let's see. It is... Where is she during the day? So they don't have it listed. That sucks.
Hello.
Hi. I'd love to visit the beach. Hi.
Doc, what's up? Is Lucy or a student who wants the commission thing? We'll take a look. It might be worth a laugh. It's her. Crystal necklace. So anyway, when I start over, I'm going to do the first video not live. I don't know if it's going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. And from there, I got an apple for doing that? That was really, really random. Is this open? No, the door is a lie. So the first video is not going to be live. Then I may still do this on the weekends due to lack of alternative.
We're still studying the data disk.
Kind of upset about the whole Subnautica thing, but that's a topic for another time. Gust. So if you end up marrying Ginger, in case you're wondering, Gust will give you 2,000 gold periodically. That's the incentive to marrying her, and one of the cases for it. She's a pretty good contender. I was wondering if the llama's changed any. But yeah, right now I need something else to do for the rest of the day. I don't really want to wander around town randomly hoping to find Nora. So there's not really much here for me to do. As a result, I'm just going to queue up a bunch of hardwood planks. That way, if I ever need them, I have them. So we'll go upstairs and watch the tree. It should be maturing in a few hours. I don't know what exactly you need to harvest it. I'm assuming you can do it with your bare hands, otherwise I am screwed, man. It's gonna really suck if it requires a tool. Or if I have to cut it down, it would really suck too. Jeez, that's still a ways away. Not there'd be stuff to fight here. Okay, show off. They're worth quite a bit of meat. Nothing unique is dropping from them, though. Still don't know how you get that chest. I know that people have gone over there via glitches, though, so it is possible. "45 minutes. It's the pine cocks I'm looking for. Whoa. Also looking for the bigger one of these, the level 21. I'm starting to see some of the people's criticisms about the blue leather. A lot of things require it, but it's not an easy item to acquire. You can actually stun them? Okay, these gloves just keep getting better and better. Note to self, get a drying rack much sooner in the finished game. Dried apricot, I don't have apricot or sugar. For the seaweed, I need salt and seagrass. You get seagrass from fish, apparently. I don't have any bladefish. many different knives are there in this game? Could have swore I've gotten one of these knives before. Screw it. Anyway, the moment of truth. Let's go check out our tree. How do we harvest? Oh, okay, so that's when it's fully grown, then it starts fruiting. Got it. Anyway, welcome back, Random. How long ago was that thing about the Fiverr guy, the Jesus one? Was that actually really recent or a while ago? Because I'm still thinking about that one. That's so messed up, man. So I'm already imagining for that thing, they're already going to allege that YouTube isn't really a real job, even if the guy is pulling in decent money. I don't know how many he does, how often he does them. So I imagine it probably doesn't eat too much of his time, so you can't argue that he's neglectful or anything. I don't know. Steel frames. Hard clay. Can I take all of these or no? Large pipe, 4 flowery soap, 2 desk lamps, 2 cassette boxes. I don't actually know what all it takes to make a desk lamp, but which one did he take one of these? No, he didn't. Although, as much as I hate to say it, going back to his situation, the fact that he's sometimes made to say some controversial things, that may really work against him. 20 of these. More than sad, that's like extremely messed up that they're using that. Good form, this'll do, I'll have it installed soon. So now he's our buddy. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, so he's willing to hang out with us now. Need a construction crane, aluminum. So I think this is Gust up here paying respects to his mother's grave.
Hi. Hello. I'd love to visit the...
The mood here is totally...
Each flower has its own length.
There's Nora.
Hello.
Beverage is here.
You still have yellow flowers. Even with the best axe, you can't cut that down. That sucks. I don't have any of those voice command things, Alexa, or any of them. I do not see the appeal on those, to be honest. By any chance you had that whole Alexa thing where it perceives you as giving it the command to laugh, and it just starts laughing on its own? Thing that kind of freaked people out a while back. Mind your own business, and all of a sudden she starts laughing. Well, I found more cinnamon. Yeah, there's no yellow flowers to tell you, hey, find cinnamon here. Found pine cones. I'm gonna try to follow up on that Jesus guy thing just to find out how that plays out, because that's gonna be a messy one. I can already tell you that much. Like, generally for YouTube news, I sometimes watch Philip DeFranco so I can get some of his stuff. But otherwise, I'm not actually that big on the platform as a whole. Kind of ironic seeing as I manage a channel, but hey. Where's the pine cock? This is the source of animal fats, the only one that I know of in the game, which is why I wanted to come over here and hunt a few of them. We got some glasses. What do those do? Defense plus 10. What? I don't entirely like some of Philip DeFranco's political covering because, in his defense, there's so much crap going on right now that he really can't cover it all without dedicating the entire show to it. It's just, he can't get everything. And as a result, some of the important details do sometimes slip by. And that's just focusing on the US stuff. That's not even counting all the weird global crap that's going on, like that one woman, girl, what we're going to call her, in Thailand that is trying to get sanctuary because she's afraid her family is going to kill her for abandoning her religion. That one I know he did cover. Never found the Flippy, that's what it's called. Although one really good thing I have to say about Philip DeFranco is he did say something that I've been saying for years about the NCAA. I don't know if people really want to be bombarded with political stuff, but that whole organization kind of needs to go away. Yeah, if these gloves can stun the elite mobs, these are freaking overpowered, man. I would actually disagree, but for a different reason, just because he wouldn't follow the narrative that they want him to. he actually would talk about some of the things that they're saying, ignore. So I don't know how much you follow the news exactly, but there's a pretty big effort to hide some stuff, as much as I hate to say it. How do I get out of here? He'd call attention to that, and then his sponsors would go flying if the network didn't pull him entirely. We have stamina, let's fight Sam.
Yo, kid, looking good.
Like, I'm not really a fan of college sports at all, but just the way they're treated in general is freaking horrible. They're wasting years of their life there, they're getting a degree that probably isn't even worth the paper it's printed on. They're more... It's such a freaking mess, man. And that's not even going into detail about the whole college system in the US, which is just as bad, I'd argue. Can we fight her again? Provided they don't get injured or any other technicalities happen in the meantime. And what's worse is, in the event they don't get into the NFL or something, what do they do then? Because for a lot of them, their college degree isn't worth as much because the various programs force them into... I'm going to be trying to do two things at once here, but the various programs that they're into are more focused towards the athletic side than the academic side, so while they're going to classes, sometimes they're not held to the same standard, what they're getting is not of the same quality, and it's just leaving them worse off as a result, which is so damn disappointing. Holy crap, I have a lot of wood here. As much as I hate to say it, yeah. Their careers could end pretty quickly, and what's worse is if they do get injured, usually the school's response is just kick them out, give the scholarship to someone else. So they literally crippled themselves for the rest of their lives for nothing. I can't see an argument, any sort of case that can be made saying that those schools genuinely do care for their students. They're pretty much using them and then throwing them away once they are no longer useful. Where the cinnamon at? Like, I'm not familiar with the system enough to say if they could just go pro bypassing the whole college thing. Because at one point people would always argue, yeah, go to college, get a backup plan just in case something happens. But even for a lot of these athletes who do go to college, they eventually go pro and so on, they somehow still lose their money. They either don't spend it properly or they do some sort of bad deal somewhere. I'm pretty sure the NCAA makes enough money off of just 1 year of service to where they should just say, okay, you got injured, we'll still finish your degree, go for something that you can sustain yourself off of rather than what they're actually doing. need a ton of carbon steel here. What's really odd, though, is this is probably the most vocal I've ever been in any of my videos. Not a sports person, but the way a lot of these athletes are treated is just downright wrong. Let's queue these up for 24 hours. Actually, they're already good to go 24 hours. I can queue these up for carbon steel, can't I? Tempted to make a new cutter just so I can have something making boards full time. Well, it wasn't accidental. I mean, she punched him as hard as she could. I'm in a pretty bad situation. Can I help? Got back from a business trip in Sandrock. While I was there, I went to a cafe. It had great desert tea and cute waitresses. Perfect place for me until something happened. I overheard one of the girls laughing about my outfit. This make me surprise you, but I care a lot about my appearance. Try to be humble about it, but after this I feel pretty low. I was wondering if you maybe could see what other people around town think about my style. I mean, ask everybody. Two random people, Phyllis and Sonia. It's not random at all. So let's see, if we're generating 10 friendship with him per day. Yeah, he's gonna rise up there pretty damn quick. I haven't shown the other bad ends, but that one is a sharp contrast to what else you'd find, just in case you're wondering. 4 is kind of interesting, but 1 and 3 are just really tame. Hard clay. Three large iron buckets, 4 cloths. He took the Lucy one. So what do I need for hard clay? I'm afraid time might be passing here, so I'm gonna put this in the menu thing. Hardened clay. Resin soil, I can actually make that with the blender. How many of them do I need, though? 10. I'm gonna take this one, and then she needs large iron buckets. I should be able to do that one. You want to gossip about Albert? You came to the right girl. Albert's not bad looking, but his lack of he lacks the elegance of Django. Should flaunt his wealth a bit. I also meant to upload the first bad ending, in case you're wondering. It's just I didn't move that on my flash drive in time to upload it, so... Where the hell are these guys going? Oh, right, they're morning exercise. But yeah, 1 and 3 are so tame, 2 freaking hilarious, and then 4 is a reference to a different game, in case you're wondering. I'm gonna try and upload 1 and 3 for tomorrow. 4 will be for next week, because that's the end of that, the next Winter Symphony video.
I'd love to visit. Goodbye.
Hello.
I don't remember what it was Lucy asked for. Right, I need to talk to Ginger. In this game or in general? I don't know where Ginger went. She might be able to walk around in the winter. It's pretty easy to start a fire with a power drill.
Sure, I don't mind a little bit of gossip. Albert seems to keep himself well groomed, but his fashion isn't for me. It's a little too frontier. You either go rugged like Arlo or classy like Gust. Guys like Albert are just playing it too safe.
Wow. Poor Albert.
Hello.
Anyway, I came all the way out here. I don't remember what exactly she wants, but the incentive for being friendly with her is I don't know if she boosts your max stamina or if she gives you that acupuncture therapy, which will give you a temporary boost. That's Phyllis, in case you're wondering. So what type of battery are you talking about? If it has a lithium-ion one, it's actually fairly easy. Neither of them are too impressed either. Terrible news. Guess what? Sandrock was doing me a favor. Thanks for running around for my sake. Here's something for your trouble. Maybe I should go have a talk with Carol. So we're getting very friendly very fast with him. I'm gonna make a cheat sheet when the time comes on Tuesday or Wednesday to keep track of what everyone likes. Lithium-ion batteries react poorly with water, that's why you can't get them wet. Otherwise, there's all sorts of things you grind it against to do that for you. I have 3 of these handy, so I'm just going to use those. Let's go ahead and make the steel frames while I have the time here. Need to cube the hardened clay in the blender. I'm gonna go for 20. There goes most of my tempering liquid. You have to go to the civil core to remedy that. We are looking for my buckets. Here we are. No, it's more of a chemistry thing that I know you can exploit the lithium-ion battery, or you can just drive up friction by sending it against certain things. One thing you have to worry about is if you try to stick in something too hard to generate enough friction, the drive motor is going to give out, and then it's not going to do much. Fast and reliable. I can almost afford that land expansion. We might be able to get a stable this video. Tea tables. Those are what Gale likes. Let's see if I can make those. So, trivia time for you, random. Do you actually know what my job is? It's a type of furniture. Oh, hell, these are really easy to make. Should make a bunch of those and give them to Gale every day. I don't know if I'll be able to get him up fast enough to get the discount, that's the thing. Social, Gale... maybe. Let's go drop in and see him. I don't actually watch sports other than hockey for the most part. Which is kind of ironic seeing as the Bears were playing last week and I think they lost at the last minute or something. Yeah, they missed the kick, that's what it was. Because there was a local brewery that was saying, if you guys can make the kick, I'll give you a year's supply of beer, so lay off the guy. I didn't find ginger either, now that I think about it. There he is. Fatso, I have a gift for you.
My sweet Ginger is waiting for me to have dinner.
Some days I feel like I get less respect than those, to be perfectly honest. Let's go see if the iron's ready. Oh, the carbon steel, I mean. While we wait, I'm gonna pull up Gale and see what he likes. Give these enough wood so they'll last. Pulling up the wiki, so I'm not going to be able to see what you say for a moment, so try to keep it clean. Characters. Gale. He's not it. Why do they only have the romanceable ones listed here, damn it? Favorite item. Actually, yeah, the table is his favorite. That's weird. It's only a 10. Oh well, I'm gonna make another one so I have something to give him tomorrow if I remember. Pretty sure a lot of people over here were holding their breaths while he was making that kick. What's really disappointing for them that I do have to admit is he made the kick, but they called timeout, so it didn't count. Damn it. You made me look bad. That's right, Gus wanted an umbrella, and I don't remember what the teacher wanted. Blocked by the goalpost, you mean, or...? Wow, that takes a lot of spines. Crystal necklace isn't actually that hard to make. Flowery soap takes all my animal fat, so that's not an option to give to anyone. I can actually make these stupid arm stretchers. Okay, I'm actually going to go make one of these because I want that crit rate. I didn't mean to take the clay, but oh well. We need to build up some copper bars. 10 of those and 10 bronze, I guess, would be fine. Those down here. I actually can't put that in here. It glitches through, but who cares? So I think I have 12% crit rate because of these two. Have to admit, I actually do like these. I just need to find crap to fill them with. Speaking of crap to fill them with, I should be able to store my relics in there, I think. I have a couple of them that are complete. I'll put one of these on display. I know I have some of these because I put them aside for the museum. It's just where the hell are they? I don't have a lot of the bronze pipes, though. I probably should queue up some of those. Here we are. Attack +5 for the phone. Oh, you can't put the fossil here. Can you just drop it on the floor or something? Damn. Oh, you put it on the wall. Okay. That works. Okay, now I can read what you're saying again. I think he's number 2 for kicks that are missed kicks in the NFL or something like that. And of course he'd be on the Bad News Bears, you know. So I can deliver the frame material. It's even worse than that, I'm afraid. Let's have enough wood, they'll be fine. Yeah, that one. Need to put both of those away. So whatever carbon steel I build from here, it's just for future things. Which, to be perfectly honest, I really do need. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night here. I'm gonna queue up 10 more just so I have them if I ever need them. I'm gonna have this one sit idle, depending on what exactly is offered for today. Those ran out of gas over the night. That's not really a surprise, they're not meant to last that long. That's fine for fuel. Okay, I have enough clay to where I can just turn around and complete that quest, provided that's still up there. This one's done. I think I'm going to queue up a bunch of charcoal before I go. We have mail. Comprehensive cutter. First time I'm whipping this out this game. Or this session, I should say. So it requires an industrial furnace to power it, an industrial cutter, 4 steel plates, 2 steel shells, which I can make using a frame, a plate, and 2 welding rods. So I need more steel plates, which I can queue up when the time comes, but I don't have the frames at the moment. I don't know if I actually want that just yet. It wouldn't hurt. So that takes an industrial furnace, which we have to make first. We're gonna cancel that. I need steel plates, damn it. We'll go with 3 for now. It's making a bunch of carbon steel for me. I'm gonna queue up carbon steel here also. I didn't get to see what you said, I just see that you retracted it. I assume the feline sent me a message expressing its discontent. the industrial core I can whip out. Anyway, we need to get in town. Holy crap, it's almost 9. We can see Ack is up to no good over there. Gale,
I hope, Portia.
don't misunderstand, but this is a bribe. So now we're buddies. As a result, it's now cheaper for me to buy land. Isn't that normal with both of them looking like they want to kill you?
You don't want the guy.
You have to deliver these to Albert first. Huh, Gust is here, but he doesn't... Gust Guardpig is here, but he's not here himself. So I actually didn't need to give him that table, this would have done it for him.
Dr. Zoo.
I need 10 hard clay, 10 hard clay. Phyllis needs 2 pillows. She needs 12 cultivated soil. He needs 2 grinding blades. I want to get in his good graces. Level 31.
Hey, I have to hand over. Bye.
Emily. That's actually enough in terms of the steel plates. So before I drop these, I want to make sure that they're not needed for the grinding saw, or the grinding blade. And that's kind of what I was afraid of. So let's build 2 of these real quick. We need 4 steel plates, 2 steel shells. I do not remember how you make the steel shell. Oh, right, I need the steel frames, of course. And the steel plates. So I need a lot of steel plates. Drop these off. Totally normal. Okay, so the felines haven't quite killed you yet. Oh, they could have. It's just you stopped typing. Well, it was nice having you stop in, just in case I'm now talking solely to the felines. Toss the clay here. Hope I could use the other stuff that I'm making, otherwise making it's kind of a waste. quick. I do have 30,000, so I could have a stable built. So what do you say, random? You ready to tame the llama? So you can see this is now 27,000 instead of 30,000. I can talk to Phyllis real quick.
Hi. Dr. Sue is... Goodbye.
It's a shame you can't fight her. There goes Emily. Gus is all the way up there. We'll let him come back before we do anything. She dislikes scary stories. I wonder if you can abuse that somehow during that one festival where we had to go get the ghost badges.
Hey,
Wow, that was a big change. So we are now buddies. As a result, I now get a discount in his store. Carol jumped way up there. As for the Brat Pack... So if I talk to them, I might actually level that up. We're going to duck into the school in
I
a
have to
moment.
hand over all my income to my wife each month. Wish I had more spending money. Bye.
Hello. I'd love to visit the...
What was it you wanted again? Crystal necklace, so I could make that. I did not give a talisman to Albert today, though, now that I think about it. So where's Gust? Make me walk up all these stairs.
Hi. I really liked making... Goodbye.
Her guard pig is back.
The safety of Portia.
You spend a lot of time in this graveyard.
What is it?
Gave me a lucky sack. Oh, bone. Oh boy. Thank you for the bone, Gust. Iron bar, rope. It's only 2,000, which is kind of nice. Stable. 5,000 I need. Jeez. So I actually have those on hand. If I wanted the shed, I don't even know what the shed does, to be honest. That's the furthest off of the bunch. Okay, I think that costs 100,000 to get. I'm not entirely sure. Work table, or the station I mean, I would like to move. I'm hoping they don't make me pick up all my stuff. Perfect. So now I can rearrange stuff a little bit more. I'm going to put the work table next to there. T to rotate it. Actually, you know what? I kind of like it like this. We still have our couch in the middle of nowhere. Like, I'm a little worried about getting animals just because I'm afraid you might have to feed them. As horrible as that might sound. As a result, I might have to grow wheat full-time or something. Remington, what are you doing here?
The safety of Portia.
There we go. Did not mean to pick that up. Put this here for now. Yeah, I don't think I even have apple juice anywhere, so I'm gonna toss that in the first open slot I see over here. In you go. Definitely looks much better. That's with a 10% discount, just to remind you. And put this right here. Cancel that. How am I for iron bars, actually? I'm gonna carry 50 of these on me for the time being. And before I forget, cut these down so that my land is actually wide open. There we go. That one there, this one here, this one here. So what do you think I should go fight? 10,000 of their currency is quite a lot. You think I should bash in some llamas? It is so strange seeing them die in one shot. Sam's out here. In case you're wondering, you do get a bigger discount if you're even friendlier with him. And then when you consider that he's technically paying you to marry his daughter, it's like he's giving you the land. There's a lot of meat on these urchins. I do not see the one with the hot air balloon. Damn it. These things are trolling me so damn hard. I don't even know if there is a final boss in this game. Can't even fight the bear here. Because I think you need the bug eggs there to feed your fish. I should point out that was a source of mucus. That was a sturdy llama. Blue scarf. So out of curiosity, 10 hit points, not worth it. Knocked its teeth out. Yeah, the one thing that sucks about these gloves is just that they're slower than the sword. Exactly you get over there. Still don't see the special one. Who's actually playing this game? What are they doing out this late? There's Ginger. Out of curiosity, if I were to sell the towels, those things are worthless, man. I was also kind of hoping that the rare llama spawned, but I don't see it anywhere. Anyway, we'll try to catch one tomorrow. Colts and Chiefs. Well, the Colts are nearby. We can hope they win. Would have been really nice to see a rematch between the Bears and the Colts for the Super Bowl, though. Steel plate. We can queue up 2 more. How many of them do I have at the moment, I wonder? So we need 4 plates. Which I do have. Probably should sort through this crap real quick. Wait a second. Fiber cloth. No, I don't really follow football at all. I was having an amazing time taunting Bears fans, though. There's a lot of things I do that I should keep on a download just so people don't realize I'm a horrible, horrible person. a second. This meat went on the previous. Wow, that was way back here. I'd argue that Chicago is on fire constantly at one point or another. This is done. But I have a feeling people are getting tired of me bashing Chicago all the time. Funniest part is last week my father finally found out why I make fun of the cops so much. Walks in the room, hey, do you know your cousin, who's 1 year younger than me, is a Chicago cop now? Yeah, I know. I have a feeling he's already working on his cop jokes to start working him over with. Table's over here now. Oh, here's the pillow. Those aren't too bad to make. But are you just a Colts fan in general, or is it just in this particular match you'd prefer the Colts to win? I probably should take my trees down, just so they're easier to access. Okay, they're all starting to fruit. This thing's eating a lot of fertilizer. Okay, I don't think there's anything else left for me to do for the day. I'm gonna queue up some carbon steel for the morning, though. 3. Hell, what's he doing at this time of night? It's midnight, man. Ah. Are the Saints still in it, or have they been knocked out? Two steel plates. Well, congrats, you're facing the Eagles. Are you guys gonna be blindfolded to make that a fair fight, or how's that gonna work? carbon steel, I mean. And I shouldn't have waited so long, to be honest. Town Hall. Saturday is the Portia Museum opening, which is actually tomorrow in game time. Higgins might be able to steal that last one from me. Come on, I have exactly 10 clay for this. One DD transport. Damn it, it's gone. 2 sprinklers. 7 iron bars, I can go deliver that. Ah, he took it. 2 blenders. I really wish this would be organized so you didn't have those awkward blank pages here and there. There it is. And of course needs more carbon steel. So I need a total of 8 carbon steel bars. Or I can do this one and just take the cheap, easy way out. Can I take both? Damn it. Like my new look? The hat, I got a new hat. I hope it was at least a good one if you've seen it that many times. Here so I know they're reserved. So I can make one blender now at least. Hardwood there, this one here. I'm gonna see what I can make out of these plant fibers because they're annoying me. It's gonna take my cotton. I may be forced into doing that, sadly. Here we go. Make a ton of these. So we need 2 grinding blades, 3 simple circuits. Hold on, is that copper bar? Yeah. 3 copper bars, so I need a total of 6. I'm gonna toss this in here for now. Put that one there. I didn't take out the honeycomb. And then 2 grinding blades. have this do 1. And 1. So in 3 hours I can actually complete that quest and then get to work on my new cutter. We can talk to Emily real quick. Should look and see what the weather is in Chicago. It's probably worse. Alright, crystal necklace. I am tempted to move this closer to the house now. Got it. You're random. I don't know what you're saying half the time. Kinda surprised she still grows stuff in the winter.
Have you ever visited?
She'll also give you a discount if you become friendly with her. It's just, I don't know if I ever need to buy anything of hers. But anyway, we have a chance to flip the Brat Pack now. If we can get one of them, then they will all flip. And that in turn will boost their parents too, so they can probably get discounts.
There are plenty of legends in Portia, like the shining apple, the crying plant, and the pretty ghost girl living in the cemetery.
Paint and
Django
plant.
knows all about these. He told me everything.
The ghost girl is Ginger, in case you didn't know.
Don't let it go! Don't let it go!
That's Rui, in case you didn't recognize it. By the way, they should all be friendlier with me as a result. Ooh, Emily's up there. We can go talk to Ginger, see if we can get her up right before we call it quits here and everything. So yeah, you can see Molly's up here, Dolly is here, Polly is... Where's Polly? I don't know if there's any incentive to befriending the brothers. You can marry all the brothers, it looks like. Wow. Well, Mint is romanceable, we can see that. Oh, whoa. Polly is way up there, actually. I figures Dolly would be the one that's lowest. Hey, Devin. Guess I was hoping for CS3. Can see with the result, but no. What's worse for Cold Steel 3, if you didn't know, is Falcom may have lost the rights to translate the series, so that's why we haven't actually heard anything about Cold Steel in, what, 2 years now? I know NIS is trying to poach the title from what I've heard.
I really like making...
So, if they get that, there's no telling what the translation's going to look like. I was thinking about going back to Cold Steel and trying to get those scenes and so on. It's just, I didn't really have much of a desire to. I did not enjoy the game that much. I did beat the first one twice, multiple times if you want to count me going for all those different endings. I just don't have the resolve for this one. What's worse is if the data actually carried over, I'd be more inclined to actually try that, but it doesn't, so it's even less reason for me, like less motivation. Okay, we can knock out that last blunder now. Note to self, go to the civil court, damn it. Are there any other games that have been on your radar, Devin? Anything that you might have seen coming out that's maybe worth looking into? Let's put this here for now. In case you're wondering, if you ever befriend Antoine, he'll give you more money when you complete these quests. And that should be our stable, so we can go catch something. What do we have here? Why is that sparkling? I don't know. We'll do the stable first. Trying to remember what all I'm looking at for Switch games. I was looking at Steins Gate, but I'm having major second thoughts on that one. Can I actually rotate that? There we go. So if I want a coupe, I need money and rope. Okay, random. Talk to you later. It's gonna miss me going for the llama. So how do we do this exactly? Because I have the trap somewhere in here, I know. Put those there for now. Grab this and this. Lettuce and cumin? Three in one. Real quick, I'll pull up my list. For Switch games, I don't have any in particular that seem to be coming out prior to March. Everything on my list is PC if I do not pick up Steins Gate. Lettuce, cumin. Things are looking a little bit better. Steel shell. Let's knock out a few bronze bars. I actually think the CS3 cast is bigger because you can get your students plus the original castmates. I don't actually know if they're like permanently recruitable or what, but yeah. These probably should be in alphabetical order. Right, so I need the steel frame, that's what it was. So I need 2 of those. I wonder if I can get that today. I think I'm just gonna smash rock for the rest of the day. Best case scenario, I can get some more bloodstones. Looks like there were some right there. Nothing on that one. But overall, I am looking for stuff to play in February. There's a couple candidates that I was thinking about streaming next Saturday. See if there's actually interest in them. And then March is really jam-packed for the second half. Haven't really looked at April options just yet because I know the March stuff's going to spill over. You don't think Reen would be a good rail cop? I'm sure if you stuck him in a proper suit, he'd look like just any other federal stiff. They actually got a lot of copper out here, of all things. Right, I need to check the trees. What good news I get 10 for that too, I guess. Gemstones. Crud, just hit the microphone when I sneezed. So I guess I could look into selling some of this wood to finance my coop. Now that I think about it, don't I have a pair of cows in here somewhere? It may seem really, really random. Okay, you cannot use the cow that way. I can see where you're coming from on that. I didn't like the whole mecha thing, how it felt like they were trying to mishmash genres. That was more of a problem for it in my eyes. Like, I guess I could kind of forgive the school system to a certain degree just because in Sky, you're a bracer, you kind of like a mercenary for hire, you wander the world, so on. In Blue and Zero, or Azure and Zero, you're a cop, so that's a little bit different as well. Then they go back to student for some reason, which is a first for the series as far as I can tell. The other thing I could look into would be the translation patches for Azure and Zero. Maybe do those for February, or at least one of them, since they'll probably last a while. Depends on how long Y2K lasts, I guess. Oh well. Tomorrow is the museum. So we need 2 of those. So I can make 2 of these. I don't know if I lose the power stones, which I'm worried about. Well, there's no rush. I can let that run all weekend. Nothing in the mailbox. I need to drop these off. In terms of just main characters, I don't hold Reen in very high regard, which you've probably heard me say dozens of times. He didn't have really anything interesting going for him. He was just a stand-in character for people to project themselves. Since I'm not too familiar with Azure and Zero, I can't really comment on how Lloyd is in his own games, but it's going to be a little hard to be worse than that. If I want to make an industrial cutter, what do I need? Yeah, I can't really afford to give up that many bloodstones. That's pretty much my entire stock. Eep, now you're talking about the carbon steel. Maybe someday. Okay, see you around, Devin. Thanks for dropping by. The hell are these? Oh, I see it there. I'm really tempted to just start swinging the hammer and hope I hit it by mistake. The hint. Screw it. Oh, I don't have any hints to use. I guessed on that one. Looking at the grain pattern, see if there might be something there. Jeez, these got really hard really fast. I don't know what was wrong with it. Yeah. Okay, time to go open the museum.
Minister Lee did.
I don't know if you actually get anything by being friendly with Nora, which is why I'm not making any big effort to do so. Alice.
Hello. I've had to make winter coats. See you.
I'm very pleased to announce the formal opening of our city's museum. I hope everyone will help contribute to this institution to make it something we all can be proud of. Malin has volunteered to be the curator of this museum, so everything will be under her care.
Took 3 hours, but we finally got the museum. Our primary objective here.
Portia is.
What is it?
Befriending Gus makes the expansions cheaper from Albert. Befriending Albert makes it so that the material cost is lower.
I hope Portia.
Small assembled item? large relic. Small item artwork. Damn, there's a lot of stuff here. I can go grab the relics and come back. New relic piece requests are published. Okay, that's gonna be a little helpful because I can use my duplicates to get the ones I don't have. Jeez, this place is huge. Well, now that we've seen inside the museum, I think I can kind of call it quits. We'll peek at the Civil Corps real quick. I don't know if they're open on the weekend. I imagine they are. Just keep in mind, once this live stream ends, we are done with this file. Starting fresh on Tuesday or Wednesday, and see where that leads us. Are we close to being friendly with Ginger? Close to a level up, I mean? Kind of. So I could make an umbrella for Gust real quick, which might do it.
Hello. I really liked making. Goodbye.
I'm gonna go fight Gust. It's level 25. There we go. So there, all it took was me beating up her brother in public. Now we're friends. So let's see if she'll give me the recipe real quick and see what all it takes to make it.
Hello. Uncle Russo has been a. Goodbye.
Damn. She might mail it. I'll peek outside the mailbox in the morning for the following day. That's right, I actually do need to kind of stick around just to get that freaking tree. There's nothing there. I did want to learn more about the trees before we end this. Also sucks that it automatically saves your game. So if I wanted to just try to pass the time quickly, it will not work. I need to go check my llama trap real quick too. Okay, we'll check that in the morning too. Three days? Okay, we're not going to be able to see the Nitra. We'll have to do this actually in-game, in the real playthrough of the game. So what sucks is I didn't actually get far enough to mine aluminum either. Still so much I wanted to do. Thought I had more time. To the Civil Corps. I also want to see if Ginger's going to send me that recipe first thing in the morning or not. One of the things I wanted to see at the Civil Corps was, now that I've cleared out the hazardous runes, how does it actually affect me setting them in there? Do I get different items? Do anything change? And we'll establish that in a moment. We didn't get far enough for Ack to move in with us. Arlo.
When searching the hazardous ruin.
So they want 2,000 for this. So what happens if I choose this? That doubles it. If I choose longer duration. So if I'm willing to wait, it gets cheaper. That's good to know. Item collection, they can actually gather mucus for me. That's actually very efficient. They can give you lobster meat. Okay, this might spoil me. Sadly, they don't have any way here to collect the crap in mass. So real quick, taking a look. This gives you bronze. Tempering liquid is pretty nice. This one gives you a lot more tempering liquid. Yeah, I'd rather do this one, the second one. You lose out a little bit on the bronze, but you get the other stuff. You get springs. Then this one, they upgrade the small to an industrial, or is it the other way around? Yeah, small to industrial, you can get iron. They don't do anything in the WoW area. And then, is that the only... So if I want the other stuff, I'd have to actually fight the boss. They'll charge me 6. If I increase that... That's fine. We'll go see what the market value of some of this stuff is. We'll just see what the market value multiplier is. Dolly.
I don't want to go to school. Don't want to go. Don't want to go.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like Ruri right there. There's May. I don't know who all is in her network. She might be one of the harder ones to romance. Well, this is the time you buy. But yeah, I have a discount at his shop now. Makes it a little easier if I want to buy these. So let's see, that would be 300. That's actually pretty good. There isn't... Like, there's not as much of a need for me to go mine. And actually, if I wanted to buy this all right now, it'd be... Okay, yeah, it is 300. It's already marked in the -1. Tin is -3? Why is this one so rare? Manganese, various fireworks, the umbrella hat. Dragonfly, but those look like bunnies to me. If I want to sell some of this stuff, tree sap. So yeah, I could trade the brick and actually be able to pick up iron and tin. For these, this, that's not bad. Those hardwood planks, I remember not to underestimate those. Anything to steal from Higgins? I wanted to punch some sort of boss with these gloves, but oh well. Managed to spend a week in Portia. Hey, where's your Flurpy now? Oh, he's right there. Hey, Flurpy, where's your buddy now? That was a crap drop. Getting blue leather. Should probably try to get to the ruins and take the bus back. I don't know if there's any sort of elite pinecock enemy. Got a bowler. Okay, there was a lot more bamboo papaya out here than I realized. Gain animal fat. I don't think I've gotten tail feathers before. Apparently you can get this from some sort of livestock. I wonder if you can tame them or something. Only 3 pieces of animal fat. We'll take a look and see what happened in the morning, and then that's gonna be it, folks. It's gonna be shorter than one of my massive ones where I actually live stream for like 5 hours. Part of that is I need to get my buffer back in place so that I can be away without people realizing I'm gone. So my goal would be to try to deplete all the power stones before I use this as a crafting component. Bronze bars, those are fine. Leather's almost done. Glasses. Gonna put the tail feather up here. Different types of fur. Okay, those are considered tail feathers too. I guess you can get those from your chickens or something, I don't know. The caterpillar up here. Where do I store my bamboo papaya? There. Blue leather, bow tie. There's the bowler. It's actually not that bad. The thing is, it's a hat. This one gives me a ton of hit points, while the other one gives me a little bit of defense. I'd rather have the hit points, I think. If it were an accessory instead of a hat, I'd probably wear it. Haunted Cave, we'll never get the chance to do, even though that is worth a veritable fortune. Screw it. Queue that up, and we're going to queue up a bunch of charcoal. Okay, folks, we'll look around in the morning, but that's it for this file. We'll see what all winter holds later on, when we actually arrive here properly. Festival-wise, we have the Snowball Battle, and then the Winter Solstice. And we missed Ginger's birthday, which is apparently the first. I should also mention, when you become buddies with people, their birthdays will appear on the calendar. So, how do I look at the other months? Oh. Huh. Okay, so I can fill all those in. That's good to know. So you can see Emily's birthday, Gail's, this is Mint's, I know. And so on. But anyway, we'll take a look outside and see what all happened. Definitely gonna be spamming tea tables on the mayor just to save money on land expansions once I can afford to spam them. What the hell? It's deployed. Why am I not getting anything? You can buy a horse for 10,000 from McDonald. Here you go. From the Commerce Guild, they give us an exquisite fountain pen. So, the important thing is what Ginger just gave us. So to show you, this is the yellow sapphire necklace. Gives you an attack boost. So if I take off the duck surfboard in favor of that, we now pack a bigger punch. And then if you ever want to make this, now you can. As far as I know, the only way to get that recipe is from her. It requires topaz, if I remember correctly. Can somehow improve defense. Crit chance, 10%. I may make those when I do this for real. Talisman isn't too bad, I guess. But here you go. You can see that it's not that hard to make. So you can literally make 3 of these, equip them, and be golden. For the shell necklace, it's a pitiful +5, but it has easier components. Attack 6. I'd say the crystals and cocoons are easier to come across than this. But the difference is level 1, level 2 table. Casual hoodie. Gives you 40 hit points, no defense. I wonder if you can actually equip that, or how it works. Silk scarf I know you can equip. Flowery soap, arm stretcher, waist pack. Yeah, some of these are really weird. But otherwise, this is the closest thing that compares to the topaz necklace that Kurt just got. I don't know where you find starlight coral though. That could be in the desert or it could be some other area. So keep in mind, I'm not like storyline done with the game because we're building towards Sandrock. I don't think you can actually enter there, but there's still a whole desert to explore. There's stuff to fight. It's just hopefully I can make it there in less than 30 hours when we play this for real. I know where I made a lot of missteps. I'll try to address those. I will delay the stable because I'm probably going to go for the coop so I can raise chickens and see what I can do about getting a horse or something. That may actually be the reason I want the stable. House is very low priority, I know that now. You can store your crap just as well outside. And yeah, that's all that's to be had here, folks. So, with nothing else left to say, I am the Hero of Light. I'll see you in Portia sometime this week. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.